Hey everybody, welcome to this week's video game bosses. This week's boss is Attune the Huntsman and Midnight the Horse. So let's get started, shall we? So first of all, you gotta clear the trash. He's the first boss in Karazhan. You gotta clear some easy trash, well, at least easy for my guild. But the trash is on a 30-minute timer. If you not kill that trash in 30 minutes, it will all respawn and you gotta try again. And it's not fun, so it's just it's easier just to one-shot him. I think you could also have, depending on how fast you clear the trash, you can have a second try or two, but you just want to one-shot him, so you have more time in Kara. But, let's move on. So, basically, you pull Midnight, obviously you tank him in that corner, and DPSers stand, you really can't see it, but there's a wagon, which we're standing by. You stand by that, and you start DPSing, obviously. And 95%, Midnight the Horse, Attune the Huntsman calls out. Or not calls out, but comes out. He'll come out, and he'll start fighting. You gotta get a tank on him. The tank just, obviously, for my guild, at least, our strategy is tanks him right in front of that little cart over there. And Midnight's being tanked next to him. Attune the Huntsman does a curse while he's off Midnight, and also while he's on Midnight, which he does a Shadow Rend, and that's basically what the curse does. It helps his Shadow Rend pull off more damage. Also, basically at 25%, this is what he does. He mounts up Midnight and he starts fighting on his horse, and then he's at 100%. You gotta do it again. While he's on Midnight, he does the curse still. I think he does the Shadow Rend still. I'm pretty sure. And he also does a charge. He randomly charged somebody in the raid group, or one of the DPSers or healers, I think. So he does that also. That's just about it almost. He drops the beginning loot. Like, there's better stuff you can get. Like, he drops some caster bracers, which you can get better ones off Maiden of Virtue. And he also drops a ring. You get a better one off Chest Event. I think the one you get for being Exalted is also better. But the only real reason to kill him, at least I think so, is to get the mount. He can actually drop the Midnight mount, for those of you who don't know, which probably everyone knows, but he can drop that mount. If you ask me, it's one of the coolest looking mounts in the game. And I say that because there's no other mount like it. It's not like the Warlock mount, not like the Paladin. It's sort of a mix of the Warlock and the Paladin mount, I guess, because it's armored, like really like plate armored, but it also has it's also on fire with green fire, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this is actually a very fun boss fight, very easy. So I highly, again, if your guild's like in Tempest Keep or somewhere, I still suggest doing it. You can always get that horse. So looks like this week's boss is coming to an end. Well, at least a fight. So this is Super Nintendo Kid signing out. Good luck if you ever do fight Midnight. And see you next week.